guys, welcome to workout 6, the ab challenge with Hattie's Pilates. I am Hattie. For today's workout, be standing the whole entire time, and then we'll finish with a series of 30-second planks, which will be exciting. Always, no equipment is required. However, I will be using one hand weight. I'm going to be using 5 pounds. We'll be reaching this weight up overhead with arms, and we'll do a single arm reach as well. So keep that in mind. If you have weights around, if you want to grab 2 different weights, you can go one a little bit heavier and a little bit lighter, just if you need to switch it up. If you have ankle weights, throw those on your wrists. It'll be up to you. This can be modified without weight. So let's get started. Okay, guys, so we are going to start warming up through our lower abdominals, and we're just going to start with standing knee lifts. When we do these knee lifts, I want you to think just how I have been talking about an imprinted spine, lying supine on your back. Like I say, scooping abs, you want to think about pulling like you're scooping water with that knee, yeah? So you're using your lower abdominals rather than your hip flexors. Weight is going to start reaching overhead, and you're just going to pull the weight down to your chest as you scoop and pull the right knee up. And then we're just going to alternate. So I want you to start standing hip width distance apart and just even weight throughout. I want you to think about evening your body weight through the tripod of your foot. So the big toe, little toe, and heel. I want you to think about pushing all of your weight down onto those 3 points. Naturally, your arch will start to lift. Your ankle joint will be secured and strengthened. And that way, it also helps with balance a little bit as well. If you have no weight, just go arms reaching up, and you're going to scoop and pull that right knee up. You're going to exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. So my body connection here, I want you to think about hollowing out those armpits as you pull the elbows down. So no weight here. You're still going to feel that tension, through the backs of your arms as you pull the elbows down. It's almost like you're doing a crunch standing tall. And then you're engaging your core as you scoop and pull, lifting those knees up. All right, you guys, keep going here. Exhale. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, pull. And pull. Keep those elbows nice and narrow. You don't want to go wide here. We really want to work on toning the backs of your arms, your triceps, those lats. You got it. We're going to go 20 more seconds. You got it. Just warming up here. Oh, your shoulders will feel burned too. Even if you have 1 pound, 2 pound wrist weights on. 10 seconds. Really focus on the core. If you feel your arms more than your abs, just keep the weight at your chest. I want you to get more into your lower abdominals here. Last 5, 4, in 3, we're going to pulse whichever leg you're on. 2, and 1. I want you to go little scoops, little pulse up, up, up. Breathe through it. We're here for 10. Use those abs over those hip flexors. 8, 7, little crunches. 6, 5, 4. We're going to switch legs. 3, good. 2, 1. Carefully bring that right foot down. And we're going to lift the opposite leg. We go little crunches. Now, from the side, thinking about tucking that tailbone, scooping the lower abs. That'll take it out of your hip flexors, yeah? If you arch your back here and pull up, that's putting it all in your head. Good, you guys. Let's go 8, 7, 6. Tuck that tailbone. Last 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a rest. All right, shake it out. We're going to start to isolate our right side. So the movement here, let's get into it. I'll show you closer. So option to drop the weight. If you want to ditch it, that's totally fine. If you want to reach the arm forward, just holding that weight, you can hold it palms up. Again, you guys, just whatever feels best for you. We're going to start with the right side. To pull that knee up, just like what we just did for the hold. We're going to little lift up. You're going to lower it down. Keep the leg bent at a 90-degree angle. And then you're going to go for a side little fire hydrant. So that knee's really going to stay, that leg is going to stay at a 90-degree angle this whole time. Yeah, so you will be feeling the glute here. But again, that mind body connection, I want you to focus on putting it through the right side of your waist. So if you even want to go arms here, totally fine. But I want you to think about scooping the abs here and then using this oblique. Oh, I felt a pinch right through my waistline. And we lift. Good. So think about doing a little side crunch here. This left leg is your supporting leg. So you will for sure be feeling that leg as well. But again, you guys, mind body connection. We're doing a side crunch through that right oblique. We lift, we lower, reach it out. Good. Keep it going. Whew, those little side crunches, they get you. And lift. Find that sweet spot right here. Once again, like someone's punching you in the waistline. Let's go for 7, 6. Scoop the abs as you pull the knee up. You got it. This is 5, 4. We're going to drop that leg for a rest. In 3, use that waistline. If you start to lose your balance, use something to hold on to. Totally doesn't matter. I want you to get into this waistline. Last set right here and rest. So good. Oh, that supporting leg really does feel it. Pick up that weight. The weight is going to be in your left hand. And I like to go right hand on my hip. You're going to reach that left arm long. And the right toes are going to step out to the side. You're then going to turn your left palm in towards your face as you pull the right knee up. So let's get started, you guys. We're going to go for time here. You exhale as you pull that left elbow to your right knee. Listen to your body, you guys. If you need to drop the weight, do so. Inhale. Exhale, pull. I want you to go soft bend through this supporting leg. Keeping the blood flow. You got it, you guys. Good. Pull it. Pull it across. Really use that waistline to guide the knee. Yeah, it's really easy when your waistline gets tired to shrug. You want to keep that posture. Pelvis tilted. You got it. We have 20 seconds. We have a little hold coming up. You got it. 10 seconds to go. We're going to hold that weight overhead. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3. Keep that weight tall. 2, 1. Keep it up. I want you to just lift. Do a little side crunch and lift. Lift. Get deep into that waistline. Let's go for 8, 7, 6. Burn it out. 5, 4. Last 3, 2, 1. Rest. Drop that weight. Man, I thought I was going to be breezing through with 5 pounds. And I'm dying. One more part for this right side. From here, we're going to go leg circles. So I'll step a little closer so you can see. So you're going to pull the right leg up. And I want you to circle the leg out, down, back, and lift it up. I'll turn to the side so you can see. So we're working this right side. So you're going to tuck the tailbone, lift that knee. You're going to swing the right leg out to the side. You're going to lift it up, squeezing this. Whew, I just felt such a deep burn through my external oblique there. Whew, it's good. That way we know it's working. All right, so we circle it, bring it around like you're kicking back behind you, and then pull it straight back up. So hands, however you would like. If you have those wrist weights on, just reach your arms forward. Let's get started. Timer's on. We're going to circle it. Back, if you lose your balance, grab onto something. Remember to keep a soft bend through that supporting leg. It's going to burn out, you guys, but I want you to think more about what you're working. Think about that right side oblique more so than that left thigh and glute. Woo! Man, that circle around back behind you is spicy. All right, sweep it back. Keep breathing. We have 30 seconds. And then we're going to take a rest. You got it. Squeeze it. Keep it going. Woo, the higher you lift this knee, especially when you bring it around, if you let it drop, you're not going to have as much of a pinch. You want to keep it lifted, externally rotated. 10 seconds. Last 5, 4, in 3, we take a reset, 2, and 1. Lucky for us, we get to reverse the circle. So now we're going to start behind us. That leg, where the sweet spot was, lift it up. We're going to pull that knee around forward, and we bring it right back down. So if you start to get wobbly, lose your balance, when you bring it around, just rest the toes, yeah, before you get started. You can totally bring them down to the floor. We lift them back, pull it around, forward. Good. All right, I'm going to start my clock. I'm exhaling at the hardest point for me, and that is when my knee is externally rotated. It's coming forward. Ooh, you guys, my core is lit. So good. Keep it going. Out, up, and down. Whew. Lean more into that right side waistline. Try to pull it out of that supporting leg. We go 15 seconds, then we take a reset. Keep it going. Breathe through it. Use that breath to help you. Keep it up. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As a reminder, it is a lot of mind-body connection. So if you're just breezing through these workouts, you're not thinking, you're not focusing on your breath, they might seem a little bit easier because I promise you, I sound like a broken record, but connecting the breath work, mind to muscle, that's where your muscles, the tiny muscles are going to fire up. You're going to go for the other side. So just like how we started, we're going to go weight up and you're going to pull it down as we lift the knees. So we're bringing it back to the center of your core. Remember to tuck your tailbone, scoop your abs as you lift the knees. So we take it out of those hip flexors. So good. If you still feel it in your hip flexors, just lift your toes and do a little crunch down. I'm sorry, lift your heels and do a little crunch down. Always ways to modify. That's why I just love Pilates. Literally anyone can do it. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, pull the knee to chest. Woo! So good. You got to get those pulses on deck. Whichever leg you're on. We go little tiny pulses, crunching through those lower abdominals. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the weight at your chest. We pulse. 10, 9, tug that tailbone. 8, 7, roll shoulders back and down. Abs are nice and tight. That rib cage is closed, knitted together. 5, 4, we switch legs. 3, 2, and 1. Carefully set it down. We go same thing, other side. Pulse. Pulse, we go for 10. Picture a heavy weight on this knee. If you want to even hold this there, whoa, that really fires it up. I love finding new ways to get a burn because I'm a psycho like that. Last 4, 3, last 2, 1, take a rest. Woo, y'all, I am full sweat. We love to see it. Next, we have this little sequence where we lift the knee. We're going to bring it down to meet your other knee, still keeping it in a 90-degree angle. And then we go for that fire hydrant move, that side crunch. Now remember, I want you to think of it more as a side crunch rather than a leg lift. Option here for the weight, we can keep it forward. We're going to lift, lower, crunch it out. So good. So I'm exhaling as I lift my knee both times. Inhaling as I pull the knee down to prepare for that side crunch. All right, you guys, timer is on. If you need to take a break ever, just rest, shake it out. I want you to get right back into it. Building that endurance, building stamina, not letting your muscles get used to resting at the heaviest point. That waistline. Turn it up. And crunch. Lift. Out. Up. Down. Out. Good. 20 seconds. Get that side crunch in. Don't forget to scoop those abs as you pull up the knee. So strong, you guys. Last 5, 4, 3. We rest in 2 and 1. Shake it out, shake it out. All right, so now we're going to go for the cross body knee to elbow. So this time the weight is going to be in your right hand. If you're using it, right arm is going to be up, elbows right by your ear, left toes are going to step out. Now you're going to pull this left knee across your body, tap it to the right elbow, and reach it long. Yeah? So we're cinching that waistline and reach. We go exhale and inhale. Timer started. And we pull. If you started with the weight and you want to ditch it halfway, this is your workout, your body. You get out of it what you want. We go, breathe. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull it across, cinching this left oblique. Halfway there, 30 seconds, you guys. Keep going. We have no hold here. We get to drop this weight. 10 seconds to go. If you lose your balance, hold on to something. Just keep working. Last 5, 4, 3. Just kidding. Do a full 2. 1. Reach that weight up. We go little side crunches. Get into that left side for 10. Breathe. 9, 8, 7, 6. Cinch it out. 5, 4. We rest. 3, 2, 1. Okay, with these knee circles, we're going to keep the leg at a 90, and you're going to pull it up, and then bring that left knee out to the side. You're going to keep that external rotation, cinch through the left oblique, and then you bring it to center, pull it right back up. You're going to scoop the abs, pull the knee up, hold on to something if you need balance. Otherwise, this is going to be an advanced option. You're going to go hands behind your head. Bring the knee around. We circle back, down, and we pull it up. Other option, you can go hands on hips, arms out, whatever helps you balance. But I want you to focus on using this left oblique to control the movement of your hip rather than this glute. We swing it around and lift. I'm kind of feeling my right side too. Whew. My core is so, my ab muscles are like, what the are you doing? Okay. Down, lift, out, and around. 20 seconds here. We take a rest, and then we'll reverse it. Bring it back. Whew. Put it all through that waistline. Keep that core engaged. Last 5, 4. We're going to take a rest in 3, 2, 1. I mean, I am dripping. Okay, we get to reverse it. How exciting. We're going to pull that knee back, externally rotate, pull it forward, and we go right back down. All right, you guys, timer is on. We have 60 seconds here. Squeezing through that waistline here to keep you nice and center. Cinching through that external oblique right above that glute med. Keep it going. Breathe through it. Use that breath to help you. If you need to take a break, if you're getting wobbly, get right back into it. We have no holds, no pulses. 20 seconds. Ten seconds to go. You got it, you guys. Push through it. Mind over matter here. Last 5. Breathe. 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. I wanted to finish with a series of 30-second planks. But before that, I wanted to add in just a little something extra. A little dessert before the main dessert for this standing series. Grab the weight if you haven't. If not, maybe grab something just so your arms aren't flailing around. You're gonna lift your knee up, and I want you to go soften through that supporting leg. And you're going to, it's called around the world. So you're going to circle the weight or object or palms, whatever you have, around your head, and then bring it back to center. Now go weight forward. You're going to pull it around. So the further the weight is away from your chest, the heavier this is going to feel through your obliques. We're going to get started right here. We're going to pull it around, and I'm going to reach it forward. So we swing it around. So you want to avoid this, yeah? So put it all through your obliques. We rotate. And rotate. Oh, this is crazy, you guys. And reach. Oh, I love it so much. I love obliques. This is actually working all areas of your core. Here I go, chatting again. All right, 15 seconds. Breathe. Really find that connection through your core. You got it. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, you guys, we're going to finish with the other side. And then we're going to finish this whole workout with a quick plank series. Let's float that left knee up. We're going to tuck your tailbone. Think about that imprinted spine. Now, from here, let's get started. I'm going to start my timer right here. So now we're going the other way, twisting to the left and reach. Keeping your shoulders squared, keeping your hips squared. So I'm feeling this through my whole core, my external obliques, all the way around my back, those corset muscles, transverse abdominals, you name it, they are getting worked here. 20 seconds. We'll take a reset, and then we'll finish with our 30-second planks. You got it. Breathe through it. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bench that weight. Last part, we're going to finish with our plank series. So here's how it's going to go. We have 5 planks, each 30 seconds. We'll have a 10-second break, 10-second breather in between. We're going to start hands, regular plank, just like we've been doing. We're working on that upper body strength here. So we're Focusing on form, pushing out of the mat. We're going to hold just a regular plank, nothing fancy, 30 seconds. And then we will have a 10-second break to recover before we move on. We're going to go palms down to the mat, and you're going to walk out to a high plank. So focus on the form. I want you to find the connection through your transverse abdominals. Push those heels back. Your feet are hip width distance apart. Timer starts right now. Breathe through it. In through your nose. Let all your air out. You got it, you guys. Just 30 seconds. Breathe through it. So good. Keep it up. Try not to lose your form here. You got it. You get a 10-second recovery coming up. So strong. Try not to dump the weight. We have 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Take a rest. We're going to come right back to the plank, and we're going to pull the knees into the chest. Let's go in 3, 2, and 1. So you're going to scoop, pull the right knee in, bring it back to a plank, and then we go to the left. So we're using those lower abdominals to pull the knees, just like we were in standing position. We scoop, pushing out of those shoulders. Keep breathing. So important to use the breath here, guys. Last 5, 4, we rested. 3, 2, 1. All right, so good, you guys. We're going to go into a teaser now, working the obliques. So we're going to go left side. So the left leg is going to cross in front of the right. If your palms are sensitive, you're going to come down to the knees and just scoop the hips up. Otherwise, do it with me, you guys. Left leg is in front of right. You're going to exhale, hike it up. Let's get going, you guys. 30 seconds. We lift, drop the hips. So shoulders are square towards the mat. Right hip is open. Breathe. So it's like a big side crunch here. You got it. 10 seconds. We get a breather in 5, 4. We rest in 3, 2, and 1. All right, 10-second break, you guys, and we go right to the other side. So this time we're going to cross right leg in front of left. Let's get going. 3, 2, and 1. Hike it up and down. Wrists are right beneath your shoulders. Shoulders square towards the mat. Cinching through that right oblique. Hips go straight up. 10 seconds. Final recovery coming your way. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys, final plank, grand finale. We're going to go down to our forearms, and we're just going to rock, just saw back and forth through your shoulder sockets. Let's get going, toes and elbows right here. So you're just going to push yourself forward with your heels. Pull the heels back. You push the heels forward. Pull the heels back. We inhale back. Exhale forward. So when you guys finish strong with me, try not to dump the weight into those shoulders. Let's go 10 more seconds. Burn it out. Keep it up. Don't quit. We have 5. Last 4, 3, final 2, and 1. Good, you guys. Take a child's pose stretch. Breathe. Drink some water. That was a tough workout. As you can see, full sweat. I love it though. Good job, you guys. I will see you for workout number 7.